For the record, you ain't tryna grow, then it's done for you. For the record, lab on me going all the way. For the record, ain't tryna link, no time to waste. For the record.
Let's start the day as we mean to go on, and that start of the day means that I left my son's nursery bag on the kitchen table at home, and I was running around like a headless chicken because I felt like absolute shit this morning. Don't know why, other than I was spending a long time up last night trying to get edits for deadlines done, trying to get as many things together as possible, as well as throw my vlog together as quickly as possible. You can tell if you go onto my other content that I take a lot of pride in the quality of the work that I do, as much as the knowledge I have for video editing and video shooting is. But when it comes to this, it's quite rough and ready. It's on the go, quick editing as fast as I can to turn it round and put it out as soon as I literally can. Like, that is how it's working. I really want to have a set time to release it, but I can't because I don't know what time I'll get back in from working, and I don't know how long it's going to take me to put together. And obviously I want it to be as engaging as possible and not put you lot to sleep. So on that note, I desperately need some coffee, and I need petrol. So let's just go and get it. Ooh, what are those? This is really bad news. I'm trying to be good for holiday, and I see this and I'm just like, no. Thai, meet Thai. Yeah. So my good friends at Steam House sorted me out with a nice little coffee, and they do some pretty epic bagels. This is not sponsored, by the way, although if you want to sponsor me in bagels, I'll take it. All these coffee houses are based in Leamington Spa because this is where I take my son to his nursery. So if you're wondering where Coffee Architects was from Tuesday, or where Steam House is, they are in Leamington. One thing you might have noticed, that I have got another pair of the ZX4000s, the 4D printed shoes by ADIDAS Originals. And no, I haven't reviewed them, but I will probably talk about them a little bit later on in the vlog, because even though I've done a review of the ZX4000 in the OG colorway, there are a few things related to this that I wasn't very happy with. So if you're interested in that, it'll be a bit later on. Quick rundown of today. So 2 jobs in Rugby in Warwickshire, and then we are going to Droitwich to a job, and we're going to see what these properties are like. Now, I don't know, again, a game of potluck, what the timings are on Google Maps, and my hands are glowing. I need to get out of the sunshine and get moving. That, out of the last, I'd say, 4 properties that I've shot in the last 2 days, was the most pristine and almost show home house I've filmed actually for ages. Not even gonna joke, I think that there wasn't a thing out of place that I had to move, change, whatever. Don't get me wrong, that is rare to see, because normally, you know, homes are for living in. But even though that wasn't the biggest house in the world, it doesn't mean anything when it comes to me shooting. It just means that it's a lot more efficient, not having to mess around and stuff, tidying stuff up and hiding stuff. But yeah, I have had to do a lot of hiding. I've been to some places where people are renting it and they don't necessarily care that the house is in decent order because their landlord's selling it and they don't really want to leave. So yeah, mixed bag. But 2 more to go. Next one's here in Rugby, bit bigger. Drone coming out for this one.
1 hour later.
This one is going to be a fun one. So yes, we can get the drone today. which is pretty awesome. We've got so much space to fly around. This is the property over here. It's a big barn conversion, and it's got loads and loads of land. Do a quick spin around.
One of the most beautiful barn conversions, set in an incredible setting with views across. You join me at the end of the tour in the western fields with these outstanding views across this man-made lake. Oh bollocks, I don't know what I'm going to say. All right.
We've just been doing a scout out for the coming soon, and we've asked the owners, they've got a dinghy. I think you should do it in the water.
Your idea.
No, straight off.
Is it your idea?
No,
Turned it glamorous.
no, I think it'd be quite good.
I'll do it.
Sit in a dinghy.
I'll do it.
Oars.
Yeah, okay. I might be stranded, so you might come and wave me out.
You're actually serious.
I was going to say, like, we didn't even trust that the actual pier wouldn't, like, allow you to fall through it.
No.
Oh,
So,
really?
yeah. Whoa. Now that was an interesting property. That was a big barn conversion with tons of land. And yeah, as you can see, I have to do these kind of presented tours. Graham does presented tours. This was Sam. He works in the same office over in Rugby too, and he does a load of presented tours. If you type in Fine and Country Rugby into YouTube, you will come across loads of the videos that they have done over the years. And they don't always get it right, but we work till we get it spot on, or as best as we possibly can. Right, now I need to move on to the next one. Last one of the day. Let's get this done. Let's get going. Absolutely smashed it out the park. Did it super quick time, and by the time I get home it will be food time, home time. I am going to tell you how I keep my boredom at bay whilst driving. The answer is podcasts. Yes, I try and find interesting podcasts to listen to. I can't listen to the radio all the time and I just get bored with music. So podcasts, super informational. And usually it tends to be either stuff like the Soul Supplier podcast, or it's a tech review one called The Pivot. That's a really good one by Danny Forston. I do listen to a bit of sport podcasting as well, but I definitely recommend getting a podcast to listen to regularly if you do any kind of commute. On that note, I want to listen to my podcasts, so I'm gonna get on the road, heading home. Today has been a long one, not a bad one, just 3 houses today. This one being in Stourbridge after doing 2 in Rugby earlier on today. It was good to catch up with Claire and Sam, because I haven't seen Claire for a little while from Fine and Country Rugby branch. I'm sure you'll see Sam a lot more in videos, because Sam does more videos normally than Graham does. And we've seen Graham 3 times this week, although you might not have caught him at the beginning of this video. This time, he was the agent for the first house today. On that note, I'm going to stop talking. Today has been a day being stuck in traffic. I was stuck in traffic trying to get over here to Stourbridge, and now I'm stuck in traffic trying to get home from Stourbridge. So I made it back alive after being stuck in a good, like, I don't know, 30-40 minute traffic jam. Not a million miles away from my house, but all is well. And I wanted to finish up this video by going through these. This is the thing that I was talking about earlier on. This particular shoe is called the ADIDAS ZX4000 4D. and I picked these up a little while ago on a special reduced promo, which is amazing. Adidas have actually dropped the price of these. These used to be about $279, which is ridiculous, but it's all about this 4D technology, this 3D printed midsole on this shoe, and it's had a bit of a wear and tear, but the main reason why I haven't reviewed it is because I did review the original. You can check the card above up here and you'll be able to watch that video. It's an in-depth review of the OG original colorway, and I thought it was probably not worth doing a review of these because there's not a lot of difference other than the color, or so I thought. What I've had with these problem wise is that the suede that has been dyed, particularly the red areas of suede, or the pinky red areas of suede, which are this bit, and some of the actual stitching, look, the colour has been bleeding onto the green suede. It's not been the best wearer, even when they haven't come in any way, shape or form in contact with any kind of moisture. It's just been rubbing off in different ways, and I don't know why. But still, nevertheless, a really comfy shoe, a really cool looking shoe. You've just got to be mindful that the suede will run when they do colour them in these vibrant colours, and you've got to be aware that the more prominent colour, and in this case it was the pinky red, may bleed into the lighter colour. That's all I can say on it. And on that note, I'm going to end this vlog for today, and I'll catch you again for another one, potentially tomorrow. Fingers crossed.